guys, welcome back to Hear Me Out. I'm E.
I'm D.
And today we're going to talk about this viral TikTok that Kimberly Kardashian did. And yeah, it kind of didn't rub people the right way, but she was trying to, build anticipation for her new makeup line. But, in the process, she was showing off a little, and a lot of people ain't like it.
According to People, Kim Kardashian takes on viral trend, and of course, she used it to show off her new makeup. The nearly minute-long clip culminates with Kardashian hard launching her lip liners. Take a tour inside Kim Kardashian's office. This is an article from People. The multi-hyphenate 43-year-old took on the viral, of course, TikTok trend by giving a look inside her Skin by Kim office in a video uploaded to the platform on Wednesday of last week. The nearly minute-long clip began with Kardashian standing in a hallway filled with her magazine covers. She then stepped into her glam room that had a mannequin of her custom measurements, walked past a wall filled with a giant television screen showing her beauty campaigns, and a desk with a 3D model of my brain and my plane. In another room, the brand's products were positioned across its walls. She ended the video by showing off a room she said was custom Rick Owens. On Tuesday, Kardashian teased a big announcement on the Skin by Kim Instagram account. Quote, all right, guys, so I have been reading the comments on the Skin account, and so many of you want us to bring color cosmetics back. She said at the start of the video before reading fan comments asking her to create new makeup products. After blowing a kiss and saying, guys, I hear you, the video ends with the date January 26th flashing on the screen. The brand's debut collection launched in June 2022. Kardashian said that being diagnosed with psoriasis, an autoimmune disorder that causes scaly, red, and often itchy patches on the skin, served as her inspiration for the brand. So what do you think? Or what did you think about the whole thing?
Uh, you know, I thought it was a little obnoxious. Use this as an opportunity to show off everything that she has. And I think that's very out of touch with, the struggles that a lot of us are dealing with in life.
Yeah.
So having a picture or having a model of her brain and her plane is saying, I'm rich, you're poor,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Yeah.
I don't even know who's more narcissistic, her or Kanye.
I honestly didn't care. I saw the video and I was just like, oh, okay, good for you. I just think that um well we did a video where we talked about whether the Kardashians or the Kardashians are out of touch or unrelatable or something along those lines. Why? Oh,
Popularity.
yeah, it was something about the declining in the popularity. I think that's what it was. And so one of the reasons was that, like, being out of touch. And I think in the video I mentioned how, like, Kim is in another tax bracket. Kim does not care what we think. Kim does not care, whether she comes off as out of touch. She's going to keep doing these kind of videos because it always gets the same kind of attention. She has the people that love it, the stands, and she has the people that hate it, that think it's ostentatious, that think it's out of touch, that think it's narcissistic. But she doesn't care. She still gets, the media attention. She still gets all
Mhm.
of the viral aspects of it all. And
Yeah.
at the end of the day, that's all she cares for. It's like she wanted to get the attention because she was going to be relaunching her makeup, and she got exactly what she wanted. So I saw the video and, like, I didn't really care for it. It was just like one of those things of like, oh, okay, great. I don't know. I've had way much more fun watching the other, of course, TikTok trend videos that, like, seeing hers really didn't, like, I don't know. I honestly felt zero. Like, I've seen so many other ones that have been so hilarious where people have been doing, like, like, I'm Latina. Of course I yell when I talk, or, like, I've seen
But
the
this is funny. This wasn't.
yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. I didn't pay attention to hers because there was nothing in it for me, Like, that's why, like, I thought of the other ones, and those other ones were entertaining. But
Mhm.
this, like, all the stuff that they do is calculated. We've also discussed that. Like anything Jenner content is calculated. There's hardly ever anything, unless you're looking at like Chloe's stories. Chloe's stories are all about her kids, and that's not about her trying to, like, I don't know, pass off good American or anything like that. It's just like her kids. It's like very like normal, relatable stuff.
Mm.
But Kim doesn't do anything that's not calculated. Like everything that she does has a purpose, and this was one of those things. So I knew that when the video started and she started it off with the of course, I knew where it was going. So I was like, whatever.
So she's predictable at this point.
To me, because like, I think we've all been watching the show or have, kept up for all these years, that like, a lot of that stuff. But as we discussed in another video about her becoming Balenciaga brand ambassador, I don't care for her or for anything that she has to do anymore. So if I see anything related to her, I think it's solely for research purposes at this point. Like, it's like I'm telling you, I felt nothing, because to me, this person is someone that has no bearing on my life, the same way I have no bearing on her life. So that's it. It's like I'm watching a TV character.
Yeah.
That's how I like perceive her at this point. So yeah, I was like, oh, typical is what I thought. That's about
Typical.
it.
With her becoming brand ambassador to Balenciaga, and then this whole TikTok viral thing, and I guess all the, funny moves that she's making, I thought about a Batman quote.
Okay.
One of my favorites, Harvey Dent. He said, "You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become a villain."
Not the Batman quote. I can't deal.
And I think, Kim is shifting from being famous to being infamous.
Isn't
At
that
the
what it started as?
infamous, I
She didn't
wouldn't call
start
it
off as
infamous,
famous.
huh?
She didn't start off as famous. She was
No,
infamous to a certain tape.
I wouldn't even classify her as I don't even know what I would call it. But I think she's more infamous now. She's
Yeah.
purposely being brand ambassador to, you know, the advertisements that Balenciaga's had and all the things that they've done, and,
Yeah.
all the questionable things that they don't talk about on their show, and, being friends with
Yeah.
Trish Trash, and, the list goes on and on. So I think she's morphing from being famous to infamous, in my opinion.
I can see that. Okay.
Guys, that concludes today's video. Let us know what you thought of the viral TikTok video. Were you offended? Were you blah? Were you impressed? Because she has, all these magazine covers, and she has models of her brain and her plane, and she has, suntan beds and Rick Owens furniture, and, basically everything I can afford. I mean, if y'all can, cool. I can't. So let us know what you think in the comments. But if you haven't already done so, please subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Also, please share our video. We're trying to grow our community so your friends can be our friends and we can all be friends. We also have social media, which C will tell you about.
We're on Instagram and TikTok at Hear Me Out DNE. So make sure you guys follow, like, share, and comment. We enjoy interacting with you guys.
All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.